choosing bottom left to top right for WhiteMageBecky. So let's take a look at that real quick. So we've got collect both criteria E-tanks, defeat Dragon, 50 plus missiles, collect grapple and skip charge, and then collect screw attack. And WhiteMageBecky chose column 1 for her opponent tewtal, which is four reserve tanks, the criteria map station, collect only one of wave or charge, collect X super missiles and 50 minus X power bombs, and collect both criteria E-tanks. So real quick, I just kind of want to clear something up. Some of these ones, these collection ones, can be a little bit confusing the way they're worded. Specifically, the collect X super missiles and 50 minus X power bombs. Pretty much all that's saying is that your total number of supers and power bombs need to equal 50, essentially. It's just a pretty simple way to put that. So, man, I'm excited. I'm excited for this. So Janice and I were just talking before the race began. I'm looking at this 4 reserve tanks tile. It's a pretty nasty tile to have.
You have to run all over.
Yeah, it requires you to be doing quite a bit of things here. You're going to need to grab speed, which, I mean, a lot of players are going to grab speed anyway. So that's a thing. What I want to kind of talk about right now is tewtal was given column 1 by WhiteMageBecky, and so instantly what I'm kind of seeing as a synergy for this, little bit would be row 2. Now there are some, I haven't quite looked a lot into it, but I'm already seeing, there's a collect grapple and skip charge, and then you can collect one of wave or charge, so you can knock out 2 objectives there, sort of, with one go. Collect gauntlet E-tank is one of the criteria E-tanks. So that's also another, kind of knocking out more than a couple of things there.
You have to go into Meridia for the reserve tank anyway, so you can go and get space jump and then get reserve on the way out.
Right. Now there's probably a better selection there, but I just wanted to get a little bit get us started here. Get our thinking caps on. Looks like we have a little bit of trouble here with tewtal's stream. So hopefully that gets resolved here. He hasn't said anything about it in the race channel, so I assume he's furiously working to get something resolved. Now, what he might be doing actually is there might not actually be a problem. Now that I'm thinking about it, either he might be he might be doing what some players decide to do at the very beginning of bingo races, and they just sit at the ship and think. They think about what they've been given, and they take this extra time in the beginning to really look at what it is they need to be doing, what the very best option for them is, and to get it routed so they know exactly what's going on, so they're not, on the fly. Things can be kind of difficult to route. And tewtal, I know tewtal has a very expansive knowledge about this game. He's done a lot of bingos. He's very good at bingos, so I expect nothing but greatness from him. So anxiously awaiting what he's going to come out with here.
Yeah, definitely seems like he's taking time to think about what the best options are here.
Meanwhile, WhiteMage plugging right on along. So again, she was given bottom left to top right. Now, let's talk about that a little bit. Having forced to skip charge beam, that's going to be interesting. As far as the rest of her card goes, there aren't any instances other than defeat Dragon where you'd really need, where charge would really come in handy. Of course, Botwoon, might be a little bit of an issue. So yeah, I definitely think we're definitely going to be seeing WhiteMage picking up a lot of ammo, I think, along the way here before she gets to Dragon or to Meridia. And
Yeah,
then
she does have
go
to
ahead.
pick up 50 missiles anyway. But yeah, she'll probably pick up extra supers for
Right.
sure.
And luckily, there's quite a bit of super packs in Meridia, in the wreck ship, which I can only assume she will be going to before going to Meridia. Suitless Meridia is just something you're rarely going to be seeing in a bingo, just because it's so slow. Really, the only time that you would ever really justifiably see any Suitless Meridia going on at a bingo is if you had to do something really quick, like the Meridia map station.
Yep.
Where it's just right there in Meridia. You don't really need to do any, special tricks. You don't need a whole lot of equipment to maybe just high jump, not even high jump really, to get through there. You don't need anything, just power bombs to get into Meridia. So looks like White Mage right now trying to do the D boost to get the E tank. This can be a little bit tricky to do. That especially using the Rio, that flying enemy that bounces around. You have to time your shot to open up the that block, and then you also need to time your jump. Looks like she
Oh, she
does get
got
it
it.
there, so nice job.
Nice.
Yeah, I definitely, at least for me, when I go for this D boost, it's easiest if I can do it when that first pass that Rio goes through. If it takes any longer than that, it gets a lot more difficult because his flight patterns are a little bit less predictable.
Yeah.
An easier way to do that would be to let the Gamer walk all the way around the room along the ceiling, and you can use the Gamer to do the D boost as well. But she did get it, so good job. Oh, maybe Total is having a technical problem. Oh, it looks. Oh, okay. Yeah, Yeah, both streams. So WhiteMageBecky, apparently OBS is giving her issues. Total, there we go. Looks like Total Stream is finally back up now. Okay, so we'll see. Looks like he was able to make it through the climb back up to the parlor before this happened. So I don't. It doesn't look like he got bombs yet, so he's going to go grab bombs now.
Yep, they're both heading down there.
Looking like he only lost about 2.5 minutes, 2.5 to 3 minutes from that, judging on his bomb time here. Both of them arriving at just about the same time. Though it's a little bit hard to tell with WhiteMageBecky not having a timer. And her stream stuttering quite a bit, but... So Janus, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Each of these players might be choosing for their own chosen row.
That's always a hard one.
It is hard, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see Total do row 2 like we talked about earlier, but that's still quite a bit of running around. I mean, you have to go and get all the reserve tanks, so you have to visit everywhere anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's going to be interesting. No, I'm also looking at row 4 for Total. Since he does have to go pretty deep into Meridia to get the reserve. I mean, killing Dragon would be quite a bit of time additionally. Having to go through Botwoon and then back to Dragon. But you're already in Meridia. You can finish in the Mama Turtle room on your way out after you've picked up the E-Tank. Grabbing Ice Beam is a minimal endeavor as far as time goes.
And there are plenty of missiles in Meridia to pick up too, so that makes the 75 missiles a little less bad.
Right. There's a lot in Brinstar as well. There's a total of 60 in Brinstar, and then he's going to be traveling a little bit around through Norfair, presumably getting high jump. Get missiles in there as well. So he has to get speed in order to get the wreck ship reserve. So what's going to be interesting to see is his routing for this. Is he going to go to wreck ship first or not? because of that. So if he goes to wreck ship first, he's going to he's forced to revisit it after he goes down into Norfair to grab speed and go back. Now that would make sense if he doesn't pick another tile with a finish in objective, like finish in Metal Pirate Room or finish in Mama Turtle Room. So if he doesn't do that, that might be something he could just end on collecting his last reserve with a revisit. You know, since getting gravity so early would allow him to not have to backtrack from going to Norfair all the way up to the wreck ship, all the way back down to go into Meridia. So it's a hard to say, you know, what would be fastest, but in general, you know, doing wreck ship first is typically your fastest option.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested to see what he decides to do, and he grabs his first reserve tank there, Brinstar Reserve. Now he looks like he is going to grab these extra missiles. Now that could be for one of two reasons. He might be picking one of the missile objectives, either the 50 or the 75, or he has already decided to collect wave instead of charge beam, and he's wanting to get a little bit of extra ammunition. So it's a little bit difficult to tell here what he wants to do. Looks like Becky's stream just came back up. I can't, from the minimap, I can't see if she went back to get the missiles behind. I can presume that she did get those missiles because her missile count is so high right now, plus she does have the reserve, so she did grab some missiles there. Which does make sense, and she does need to skip charge beam, and she needs to collect extra missiles anyway. Which is, we actually haven't really talked about what Becky might do for her chosen road. Do you have any ideas on that?
Let's see. Row 5. A lot of missiles. She already has to get a bunch, but X-ray scope is way out of. Oh, she can't do row 5 because she has to get grapple. So she can't do row 5. Can't do column 3. Let's see. What's a good complement?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so that eliminates row 5 and column 3 because she does have to collect grapple when those two are forcing to skip grapple. So yeah, that's a good point there. Can't do those.
There's a lot of collection on every other row, pretty much.
Yeah, and it's rough because, well, you know what? Actually, maybe we might. Oh, never mind. That's column 3. I mean, I'm kind of looking at collect X supers and 50 minus X power bombs. Or I'm looking at row 4 for Becky here.
Yeah, it's not that many more missiles. Have to kill Dragon anyway, and then Ice Beam.
Again, a very minimal time it takes to get that. She doesn't have charge, so she's going to want to be collecting that ammunition. 75 plus missiles is only a little bit more. It's only another 5 packs up from the 50 that she already has to grab. So row 4 is looking pretty good for Becky here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she definitely needs to get a bunch of. Well, you don't need to fight Golden Treezo to get Screw Attack.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, that's something she can just pop down there, grab Screw Attack, and peace out. Although she might elect to fight GT for the super pack, although that's not a worthwhile investment of her time, in my opinion. So
especially without charge.
Right, yes, especially without charge. Like, if you don't have a lot of supers going into that fight, you're going to be spending a lot of time farming supers. So interestingly, we do see tewtal going up to wreck ship first, or at least grabbing these power bombs first, but I'm willing to bet he's going to go all the way through and grab gravity. Now, in my opinion, this is a smart decision, although we have already mentioned that he is going to have to backtrack. Getting trolled by this cack attack. Wow, 3 times in a row there. And another time, just eventually deciding, screw it, I'm not going to bother with this cack attack. Wanting to farm that health there. But I do think that this is the better choice for tewtal, going up to the wreck ship first. Even though he's going to have to revisit, I think that it's going to be more efficient for him in the long run.
Looks like he's picking up the missiles too.
Yep. So, he might be going for that Brinstar missile objective. So maybe he would be doing row 5 potentially. So he's already collected 5 Brinstar missiles of this 5, which is 25. So he'd need to collect another 3 missile packs to finish that objective off. Meanwhile, Becky had chosen to go down Red Tower, going to Kraid right now. Total making a save. He needs 1 more. Oh, did he grab 2 missiles and the 2 in Pink Brinstar? Okay, that actually makes sense. Or the 2 in Pink Brinstar, not the 2 missiles. Don't wild please me. It's difficult with these streams buffering and trying to commentate. It's rough. It's rough. Oh no, he collected the one in blue Brinstar is a Brinstar missile, so that would be like the very first missile pack that you pick up is a Brinstar missile. So if you are correct, EOD, he does actually have all 40 Brinstar missiles for that one objective already accomplished. A lot of people do. A lot of people do forget about the blue Brinstar E-tank or missile that
Yep.
does actually count. Okay, so total might just be going to refill at the ship before going to the wreck ship, or he might actually be going to the gauntlet to collect the other criteria E-tank that he does have to collect.
Yeah. Looks like Becky's stream froze again.
Yeah.
Or is
Got
buffering.
a nice background image there. That would do well. Face off with Kraid. So so it looks like Total is going for the second criteria E-tank to finish out this objective here, and we might see him go all the way through the gauntlet to get the missiles. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. It's quite a
We'll
bit
see
of
if he
extra
just
time.
we'll see if he gets the E-tank and then pieces out, or if he continues.
Yeah.
Certainly interesting routing so far from Total.
Yeah, no, this is not what I would have expected. I would have expected him to go through the wreck ship and then come do this afterwards and go through Brinstar on his way back down to Norfair, do some item collection and cleanup in Brinstar. Oh, so WhiteMageBecky's stream just popped back in. Looks like Kraid was taken down. Looks like she grabbed the Kraid E-tank and is now making her way towards high jump.
And she has Phaser.
And she has Spacer. Total grabbed that E-tank and now he is leaving, presumably to go back to the wreck ship. So we'll see what he does. He has to be careful here. That acid does quite a bit of damage. 1.5 damage per frame without any suits on, if I remember correctly.
Sounds about right.
So Total has completed his collect both criteria E-tank objective.
Yep, looks like he's going to refill and presumably save as well at the ship.
Oh yeah, it looks like he did, and he's now heading back to towards Brinstar here. I guess doing some more cleanup now.
Looks like total's going down to the critters. Total picked up the E-tank. He's picking up the supers as well. Becky's on her way up to get speed booster. Becky grabbed the missiles by speed booster. Always a good thing to do when you have a missile collection objective.
So total is halfway to his collect X supers and 50 minus X power bombs objective here. He does have a total of 25 right now. So we will see what he continues to do. I assume he's going to grab there's another power bomb pack in Pink Brinstar, along with a couple other E-tanks, and he has 2 super packs. So did he get the Spore Spawn supers? He must have. Oh no, he just grabbed the ones. No, he just grabbed the ones at Critters. So he's probably going to grab the other power bomb pack and super pack in Pink Brinstar here. Or maybe not the power bomb pack, or maybe not either. Okay, so... So do we know if Becky grabbed... Oh, she can't grab charge. Okay, so...
Yeah, so she's grabbing wave to get that tile.
And Becky is... Total has charge already. I know he has it. Okay, so he's going to collect X-ray. So it might be that he is doing row 4 or row 5. Column or row 5. So
yeah,
we're going to see. Go ahead.
He has exactly 15 power bombs, so that matches with the 35 supers. He's getting X-ray here, yeah.
Oh yeah, good point there. Actually, if he does do that, that's he collects his 35 supers, then he completes those 2 objectives too. That's a good catch. I didn't see that. So we're gonna see him do X-ray here, doing all these crazy deboosts. Now you see him damaging himself on these waivers to take.
Oh, nice
1/6 of the damage. Nice job there, Total, getting that trick. Looks like he will be collecting X-ray now, and presumably skipping grapple, of course. Now Becky, we do see killing Crocomire. And she does have to collect grapple, so we will see that happening, and grabbing another E-tank on the way there for a good amount of safety. Now Total, as part of the safe way to get back here without taking a whole bunch of damage is... Oh, he's actually doing it the faster way, not waiting for the waiver to show up. Now he is gonna... Oh, he missed that deboost. Oh, okay, good. Okay, good backup there, taking the invulnerable... Oh. So a little bit of trouble there. Now, what he could do, he's gonna need to take just one D-boost here to get across. There he goes, and he did have reserves, so he was gonna be fine. But yeah, just making sure just to play it safe there, which is always a good choice.
That looks like Becky polished off Krakameyer. I think got the E-Tank there too.
Yes, did grab that E-Tank. Looks like she's going to grab those power bombs as well. Makes total sense. Doesn't have any yet, so it's going to be fast. Now we're looking to see if Total opens up the goes to the Norfair map station. That's gonna 100% confirm this row 5 here. I mean, it would make a lot of sense for him to do that.
So it looks like Becky's about to be grabbing her grapple beam.
Now, here's an interesting thing. I'm wondering what the rest of Total's routing is going to be, because unless he's deciding to try to get the Meridia Reserve without gravity, which it's hard to say whether having gone to Wreck Ship first, getting gravity, and then revisiting for the reserve tank, getting the Wreck Ship reserve tank later, would be faster or not than doing what he's doing right now and potentially doing Suitless Meridia to get the reserve tank in Meridia and then going up to Wreck Ship and ending there last, only visiting it once. It's kind of difficult, that would be to say. Really awesome CWJ there from WhiteMageBecky. I'm sure unintentional, but just as cool nonetheless.
Yep.
So looks like Becky needs one more missile pack here for her 50 missile objective.
Total missed the quick kill on Kraid. Aimed a little high, and then the claw blocked another super.
But taking him down with relative ease. So it looks like Becky's probably going to be heading down to Lower Norfair now to grab Screw Attack.
Yeah, looking like it. She has plenty of energy for the lava dive here.
Oh yeah.
I want to say she has 2 reserve tanks too. Looked like on the map she'd went up to the Norfair reserve.
Okay, I'm not sure. I might have missed it. So you can make this. So just mentally preparing herself, I guess, running around. Maybe she just was trying. She didn't know about the ball bounce there. Did get hit by a flame. Still has tons and tons of energy. And wall jumped a little bit too high and hit the ceiling. Gonna need to be careful now. Actually, if she takes one more hit. You don't want to wall jump off that. You don't have to wall jump off that Namahe. Okay, she does have 2 full reserves, so she is okay. You can make the wall jump from the wall beneath that Namahe there, that head that spits out the fire, but she keeps jumping off of it. You can make it from where she's wall jumping, but you don't have to do that with high jump. Okay, so she does make it through.
All right, please save Becky.
All right, there
yeah,
she
running
goes.
right for the save.
Yeah. which, it serves really two purposes. You don't want to die, and also, if the green gate glitch is really giving you a hard time,
Yeah.
you can just reset. So as Becky is attempting the green gate glitch in just a second here, we see tewtal going into Norfair, collecting what I can assume. Wow, first try, dude. First try. Making it look easy. WhiteMageBecky says, LOL, NBD. And goes on down to get screw attack here. Hitting up a nice little health refill before making her way back out. So let's see, tewtal going up to get speed here. And then I assume he's going to go grab the Norfair reserve. And then, you know what, actually, I don't know what he's going to want to do about the super. So 35, he's going to need to get to 35 supers. And that's 3 super packs that he's not going to grab. Obviously, he's not going to grab GT supers.
Yeah.
So that's 1 pack that he's not going to grab. Now, I assume he's going to grab the 2 in
the wrecked ship, probably.
The wrecked ship. And so he's got 10 right now, so that would be 20. I'm really surprised he didn't get the Spore Spawn super pack. It just is confusing to me. Because now that leaves him with all of the Meridia supers that he would need to get. There's the Crab supers, there's the Aqueduct supers, there's the Watering Hole supers. Wait, I think I'm missing a pack. Which pack am I missing? Either way, that's going to be difficult for him to... It's going to take a lot more time to get those if he's going to be doing Soulless Meridia like I was expecting. So... That'll be interesting. I'm really wondering what he's going to be doing. But looks like Becky making it out. Finally got that bomb jump after struggling a little bit with it there, but made it out of Lower Norfair, heading back. So now, where are we expecting to see Becky head on to, Janice?
Let's see here. Probably needs to go and get her gravity suit to be able to go and kill Dragon. I wouldn't be surprised if that's where she's gonna head next.
Right, and so we still don't really know what she's gonna be doing. Oh, Criteria Supers, right? That's the one that I've forgotten about. Yeah. Okay. So. All right. Oh, did tewtal? Okay, yeah, he did get his second reserve. He got the Norfair reserve, so he's just got Meridia and oh, he didn't grab ice. Okay, so yeah, he's not doing Soulless Meridia. He's just gonna go back up to Wreck Ship now. So in a little bit of an interesting routing decision. Not quite what I would have done, but of course I don't have the perfect route. So just not quite what I see. But you know what? Tewtal, I believe in tewtal. I believe he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So
Definitely
he's going to
seemed
go
like
up.
he had a plan.
Yeah, so he's Total's a man with a plan, definitely. I am guessing he's going to be trying to do the hero shot with Spazer. I'm pretty sure that's just not going to work out. So Becky looking like foregoing ice as well. So probably not doing row 4 like we were expecting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So what could she be doing? She still needs to collect one more missile pack to get her 50 missile objective done. So
apparently Becky has row 1 up on her stream.
Has row 1 on her stream. Okay. So collecting all the reserves, which she already has 2 of. We know she grabbed Brinstar and Norfair. Collecting 30 plus power bombs, all 15 supers.
And has phaser and screw attack.
Yeah, okay. She didn't get... She has 10 supers. So she got early supers, and... I don't know what her other super pack was.
Wesker's saying she got Spore Spawn.
Spore Spawn. That was what I was going to say, because when she was there before, she didn't have power bombs, so she couldn't have gotten the critters. Super. So she's gonna need to go back there and get the Green Brinstar super missile at the critters. And as far as power bombs goes, she's about to get 15. And then I assume when she's done with the wrecked ship, she's going to go back to Brinstar, grab the other 2 power bomb packs there, as well as the Criteria power bomb pack, which would be her 30 that she needs.
Yeah, she's picking up the other one in Red Tower here.
So actually, now that I'm looking at it, that's not that bad of a choice there by White Mage. So we'll just see how this goes. And for my own sanity, I think I'm just gonna focus on the rows that we know and the ones that we believe that they're going to be completing, and just forget about the other stuff for now. So total fighting Fantoon. Not getting the most favorable patterns here from Fantoon. But,
oh, there's the 50 missiles for Becky.
Alright. So, to complete her forced row, she's going to need to grab the Gauntlet E-Tank, I assume on her way back through as towards Brinstar as well. Just doing a bunch of item cleanup after the wreck ship. Total looked like he's about to finish up Fantoon. Unfortunately, didn't quite get the pattern manipulated in the way that he wanted for a good Doppler. Fantoon is within a super ring range now, so all he needs to do is just land one super missile and Fantoon will be dead. And there he goes. Fantoon is down as Becky, now entering Fantoon's room. We'll have a quick little high five from our players here as they are both temporarily locked in Fantoon's room. Did Total ever get the Criteria map station?
I don't think he has yet.
Something that I want to know, because he's been through there twice now, and I don't remember if he got it or not. Oh, that's because he might have gotten it in the first time, because it was while his
Oh yeah.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I remember seeing that map filled in when he was on the pause screen. So I think he did get the map station on his first way through. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that off for total. We can double check with him at the end to make sure that he did get that, but I do believe that he has picked that up.
And then the good question is, does he have Norfair map?
Right, I was not paying attention for that. Okay. I don't remember.
Looks like Becky enraged Fantoon, but thankfully has screw attack.
Yeah, so it looks like Total grabbed both of those super packs. With a total of 20 now, needs to grab another 3.
Now, it'll be interesting to see what Total collects, if he collects any of the missiles over here. Looks like he's just going right to gravity, though. He does have 50 plus missiles as well.
Total sparking for one more frame than he should have. Tisk, tisk. Tisk, tisk. We see Becky coming down, going to gravity also. And then can only expect that cleanup before heading to Meridia. And both players should be grabbing this reserve as well. If you having the map, visiting the map station does not require you to actually obtain the map station. You just have to be in the room with it. So here goes Total grabbing reserve number 3. Wow. Ending at exactly 29 energy. He does have some in reserves. I don't know how much, though, so that might have been an issue, but he did make it up there. And here goes Becky to go back there as well and grab the reserve. Another high 5 in Morph Ball this time.
Yep. There's gravity for Total. Where's Total gonna go now?
So he needs to go to Meridia. He's going to collect the last couple of super packs there. So he's got, how many? He has 20, correct? He's got 20 super packs. He needs another 3. There are 3 in Meridia. So I assume he's just going to go straight to Meridia, collect his 35 supers, knock off those last 2 objectives, and then collect his final reserve, assuming that he did get the Norfair map.
Yep.
Getting knocked into reserves there by the crab. Hopefully he is careful.
Yeah, looks like he's heading right down Red Tower. Becky's going over to Gauntlet.
Yeah, she needs to collect both the Criteria E-tanks, so she's going to need to grab this one. And she has screw attack, so this is she's gonna fly through here with ease.
Oh yeah. And with
She
gravity, you're not going to take much damage.
Right. So Becky picking up that second Criteria E-tank. Only one objective remaining in her forced row. And she's going to go ahead and continue on through here. No sense in going backwards since she needs to go through here anyway to get the Brinstar to do the remainder of her cleanup in total. Heading up into Meridia as expected. So we should see him grab the Crab Supers, Aqueduct Supers, and Watering Hole Supers. We should see him and get the reserve last, I'm going to guess.
Yeah, probably.
He's going to head up to
the
Watering Hole right after this. Go to the Aqueduct and then straight down to the reserve, and then he should be done. Looks like he's going to come in at a sub 50. Not a bad time at all, especially considering the little bit of time that he did end up losing because of those technical difficulties.
Yep, Becky went down to Critters and is cleaning everything up there.
Yeah, so she now has the 15 Brinstar Supers. She has all of those. Early Supers, Spore Spawn Supers, and the Critter Supers. So now she's just going to need to collect these last couple of Power Bombs. I didn't actually see. Did she get the Criteria Power Bombs?
I did not see either.
I know I think she just Diagonal Sparked to... Oh, you know what? She might be thinking of getting the Meridia Power Bombs in the Sand Pit. But that's going to be a huge time waste because they're in separate sand pits.
Yeah.
So total needing just 2 more items here. His last pack of supers and the final reserve tank. So total is coming up on time right now. Trying to skip that missile pack, but unfortunately not quite making it. Becky grabbing an additional power bomb towards her 30. In total, we are looking for the second sand pit, and there he goes. Running right over it. You gotta be a little bit careful when going over those sand pits because the transitions are a lot closer to the top of the screen than you might think. Closer to the surface of the sand pit, so it's very easy to if you're not being careful, to accidentally go through to fall down through the wrong sand pit. So here he goes. Oh no, falling down through the crumble blocks.
Alright, looks like Total has done with an SRL race time of 49:49.
Oh, we went up to the wrong direction there to get that reserve, and there it goes. Yes, SRL race time 49:49, barely scooting in there under the sub 50 mark. Congratulations to Total. Excellent, excellent job completing his forced column 1 and his chosen row 5. As we see Becky, having completed her Brinstar cleanup here, going down, presumably into Meridia at this point. Has 20 power bombs, I think. Got Croc power bombs, got the 2 in Red Tower. The 2, oh, she must have 25 then.
Yeah.
Critter and Pink Brinstar, so unless she did grab the Criteria ones, but I don't think that she did. So having to get the Meridia power bombs is going to be quite a time loss here. EOD brings up a good point. Total can now finish in the Mama Turtle room for a 3rd bingo. Total now clarifying that he did actually go into the map station. He did go into Norfair map.
Yep.
And so I think he's going to go back to Criteria just to verify for that as well. But I do remember seeing that map filled in there. Or maybe he's going to finish in Mama Turtle room, who knows. Meanwhile, Becky killing Botwoon off. Tringo. Oh, man. The map does not let you switch areas, no. So he would need to be in Criteria to verify that. Oh, this Spark might not make it up if he doesn't jump high enough. Oh, just barely.
Just barely. At least
yeah,
he's not
that's
too
what I
far
think.
From the Criteria.
I believe that's what I was saying, HCF, is that I think that when he came back on the pause screen at the very beginning, I remember seeing the map filled in going towards the Criteria map, so I believe that he did indeed get it. So he's just going to pop up here into Criteria, and I assume he's just going to pause. It does have 69 energy, so everything is fine. Yeah, there he goes. Paused it, and it's confirmed. So as WhiteMageBecky is fighting Dragon, we can take a look here. Total will now be going on to face Galamaz in round 2. And WhiteMageBecky will be facing off against Cerberoth in the loser's bracket round 1. And with that, this match concludes all of our round 1 matches. So now all we've got going left, we've got our round 2 matches beginning. We actually have one of those already completed. And our losers round 1. So for those of you who might be new to this tournament, this is a double elimination tournament. So you do have a chance to redeem yourself if you do lose in the preliminary bracket. So Becky completing her row, her assigned row, BLTR, now needing to complete row 1 here. Needing to pick up 2 power bomb pack, or 1 power bomb pack, I guess. I still don't have that confirmed. From my memory, I believe she should have 5 right now. I'd need to see it go above 20, or see a power bomb drop or something. But she just needs to grab the Meridia reserve for that, and then 1 or possibly 2 more power bomb packs, and wrap that up.
Just going down the right sand pit first.
Yeah, so this is where the powerbomb pack is going to be. She's going to grab that one. If it were me, I would have killed those bulls right there to get some powerbomb drops, just to double, triple check. But we'll just have to see. Just have to wait and see. So now, this is what I was talking about. There's a lot of backtracking. Becky needs to... she has screw attack. She can screw attack through those blocks there, but now she's got to go all the way back around through the Meridia toilet, back around through Kakatak Alley, back down through Batoon, and then go down to the other sand pit to get back to the reserve tank.
Yeah, it's quite a trek.
Farming a little bit there. Not really sure what the reason for that was, but so hopefully she kills some of these bulls in these sand pits to farm up some power bombs, so we can clarify what the power bomb count is. But it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it looks like she's just going right for the reserve.
Is that like a ringtone or something that you got?
Yep.
Oh man. I approve.
My notification sound is the item pickup theme.
Alright, so she does now have all 4 reserves. She is not done yet, so maybe, yeah, she's continuing to go, so I guess she only has 25. I guess I must have miscounted somewhere. But hopefully she's got a good idea of where she needs to go to get this next power bomb. I know she didn't get Criterius power bombs, so we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, I guess she's farming power bombs now. She wasn't sure, so it looks like she's going to be... I guess I had counted correctly. There's 25, and I'm gonna farm some more crabs. And there it is.
Yep.
Confirmed 30 powerbomb pack. So Becky has now completed with an SRL race time of 59 minutes. Congratulations to her. Congratulations to tewtal again for taking this with a 49-49 and moving on in the winner's bracket here. So let's take a look here at what we got. We don't have anything else as far as double anti-bingo is concerned, or anything at all, actually. But make sure to come on back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/speedgaming. There is a continuation of the Metroid Fusion any % race. So that's going to be super hype. And then Wednesday is chock full of awesomeness. We've got Super Metroid Double Anti-Bingo. We've got Metroid Prime, 2 matches there, and then a Metroid Fusion match as well. So make sure to come on back to twitch.tv/speedgaming. I was Wild Anaconda 69.
And I am Janice.
Alright, see you guys next mission.
See you next mission.